Angel Reese scared of Shaquille O'Neal's expensive obsession despite ranting about low WNBA salary. WNBA doesn't pay my bills at all. Angel Reese clearly expects more from her league earnings, but then why hate on a particular money-based obsession of Shaquille O'Neal? Well, it turns out the fear emerges from a particular aspect of the way her mentor uses the money. And not just him, but any person who uses the money the way Shaq described he does. During their discussion on Unapologetically Angel, the two stars got to the definition of cheating in a relationship. If I'm dating someone and they say I'm emotionally cheating because I complimented another woman, that's not cheating, the ex-LA Lakers star explained. The conversation led to checking the phones of partners. Reese asked if Shaq let a woman go through his phone or if a woman had ever gone through his phone. The 4x NBA champ admitted he had let it happen, but no one will find anything on his phone. The reason? Well, Shaq explained that he has got what he calls his other phone and one of his other cars. He mentioned he has 40 cars, and it's quite hard to figure out which car the phone is in. This is the kind of usage of money that the Sky rookie fears from. In short, anyone who'd use it to keep his partner in the dark. I am scared of a man like you. I don't want to ever have a man having 40 cars and 40 phones, Reese responded. To this, Shaq admitted he doesn't have 40 phones and was just checking Reese's response. While it's clear that Shaq does not lie in the category of men from whom Reese is afraid, we now know what that category is, and yes, it seems less likely that he'd have 40 phones, but the 52-year-old does have a huge car collection. Now, if you're impressed by that, listen to what the big man himself feels about this collection. Shaquille O'Neal's regret ever buying 40 cars and 5 mansions. Shaquille O'Neal, the larger-than-life NBA legend with a net worth of $500 million, recently opened up about a pretty surprising regret, owning 40 cars and 5 houses. Yes, you read that right. During an episode of Robert MTZ's Creativo podcast, the 7'1" giant revealed what he'd do differently if he could go back in time. When asked about advice he'd give to his younger self, Shaq didn't hold back. Yeah, save. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you, even now I have 40 cars, and I don't know why. And I got 5 houses, I don't know why, he confessed. It's one thing to hear the usual save your money advice. But coming from Shaq, who's had more than his fair share of issues with spending habits, it hits differently, almost hard to imagine that the same guy who spent $1 million in under an hour after signing his first NBA contract, buying a Mercedes-Benz for himself and matching ones for his family, now preaches restraint. But let's be real, we've all been there, well, maybe not that many zeros, but still. However, Shaq's not just about the big purchases. The 4x NBA champ is also a savvy businessman, with investments in a diverse range of franchises. Whether it be Five Guys restaurants to Auntie Anne's. And now his own chain, Big Chicken, he's shown he's more than just a big spender. No wonder he still keeps on adding to his car collection, but now it's because of his love for Cybertrucks. Nothing about hiding any of the mobile phones, as he joked on the podcast.